Good morning.
Good morning.
Great with my daughter, and to all of you that I just had the privilege of meeting, and especially to our young people who thought it not robbery to come to this presentation, this workshop, this place where you can begin to hone and harness skills that the Creator has endowed you with, because every one of you has a gift. Because I've also been to Russia, Poland, and all of the sacred shrines in Russia and Poland were black. And so what the slave masters and the proponents of slavery did was demonized everything black and made everything that was European significant, uplifted, and exalted. And we are wrestling within our own community today with the fact that they did that to our mind. And so we hate each other.
On Tuesdays, I teach a course at Concordia, and it's the same routine except for my course starts at 5:30 and it ends at 8:15. So once I'm out at 8:15, get something to eat, get right back to work on legal stuff.
So I guess if you're gonna go into something like engineering, you have to have your mindset that, I mean, you can do anything the guys can do.
A lot of times people do not start their own business because the finance, it takes money to make it to, being self-employed. You schedule to a check every week or every 2 weeks. But with us, if you don't put that in, you don't get nothing out of it.
My nephew has a full ride, 5-year scholarship, had 23 different offers come out of GWC Home on the side of Ann Street in that project, where my sister, a single mother, didn't have those resources. But he was obedient in school. He was a very good athlete, and he had has a full ride.
And I'll just add one thing, and this is where the community comes in. So things like this, what we're doing here with Ms. Deese, it'll be a collection of those resources so we can have these conversations, and students and parents will have a place where they can go and get the resources, because you'll have all of this kind of network. And it also points to parents advocating for your kids, like she was saying. So you're gonna have to probably do more than what the public school is offering just at face value. You're gonna have to get your kid exposed to different stuff early. Don't wait until they get 12th grade to start putting them in these different summer camps and all that kind of stuff. Give them an opportunity to put their talents on display early so that they'll be comfortable in these different environments, they'll be ready for interviews, and they'll have the resources and the knowledge base that they will need to compete.
To win at capitalism, you have to have capital. And we are the one group of people in this country who they try to always take capital from, but don't want us to build capital, because capital leads to wealth. And what do I mean by that? If you're not trying to own your house, you're not going to get wealthy. If you're not buying stocks, you're not trying to be wealthy. Wealth is not money. Wealth is assets. And we are the only people they keep duping into not owning assets. Now, even as a little kid, you can start building wealth today. When I was 7 years old, I drove up and down this highway, Highway 80, collecting aluminum cans. Took those cans in, cashed them in, got money, and turned around and bought what you call no-load stocks. A no-load stock is where you can call a company up on the phone and say, send me a stock. And they'll send it to you. And then I said, enroll me in your dividend reinvestment program. Right? Which means every quarter when they pay out profits from that company, instead of giving me the profit, they bought more shares. So my money grew without me having to add any more to it. Started doing that when I was 13 years old. Haven't sold yet. Bought Coca-Cola. Now I have as many stock in that company as executives who work there.